Alright, so here we are in Darktown. We are going to talk to Anders, and then we're going to go break into the estate and do all of that. And it looks like there's a couple of things here that we have to do before we leave.
Well, at least it's not boring.
Alright, hold on.
Alone in the dark. And that's how we like it.
You know, I'm tempted to try out Nightmare and see how well we do. Since we do have a lot of mods installed and we have some pretty upgraded weapons and whatnot. What was that? Was that an Ugg?
The dog on them.
I'm tempted to see what it's gonna be.
Keep walking, Going to have to do some shopping upstairs pretty soon.
Alright, so let's do a save. Just out of curiosity. We could do pause at the start of combat. Just like we did in, you know what, we're gonna do that. Alright. Let's see how we do. Alright, first we gotta go over here and talk to Tom Wise.
Tom Wise?
Huh? Oh, Hawk. Haven't seen you since we did that job together for Athenril. Been a while. Heard you're going on some expedition into the deep roads. And right into Darkspawn territory. Sure that's wise?
I mean, it's a living. It's what I gotta do.
We can't all make a living in the Undercity.
Just watch your back. That's all I'm saying. Say, you still in the market for some poisons? Athenril's scarce these days. And the coterie have their own mixers. You find any rare reagents and want me to whip you up something, just let me know. In fact, since you're an old friend, here's a recipe. My speciality. Everyone needs an edge sometimes, right?
Why, thank you. We have rats everywhere. We need deep mushroom. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. There's a couple of things here that we probably need to do.
Let's see
What happened?
what you're made of.
I guess we're going this way. Let's do the Tempest.
You're pickable. Give up now. Got one.
Are we good? Are we good? Yeah, we did pretty good there. All right. All right, now where do I have to go? I have to go here.
Well, now we know where the sewers lead.
Kirkwall, Darktown. And who are you?
I know I'm going to regret this, but why are you standing out here in your small clothes?
I'm afraid I do not wish to discuss fashion.
Hi, rats. You're everywhere. Oh, I gotta level up Varric. Hold on. Dexterity. Willpower. Okay. Cool. Let's get those arrows going. Alright. Let's talk to Anders first.
I have made this place a sanctum of healing and salvation. Why do you threaten it?
Well, are you the Grey Warden?
Strange occupation for a warden. Aren't you more about taint and death? Not healing and salvation.
Did the warden send you to bring me back? I'm not going. Those bastards made me get rid of my cat. Poor Sir Pouncelot. He
Aw.
hated the deep roads.
Sir Pouncelot. So let's talk about the cat.
You had a cat named Sir Pouncelot in the deep roads.
He was a gift. A noble beast. Almost got ripped in half by a genlock once. He swatted the bugger on the nose. Drew blood, too. The blighted warden said he made me too soft. I had to give him to a friend in Amaranthine.
Oh. Can people leave the Wardens?
I've always heard that joining the wardens is for life.
That's only partly true. The hopelessly tainted by the Darkspawn and plagued by nightmares about the Archdemon parts don't go away. But it turns out if you hide well, you don't have to wear the uniform or go to the parties.
What are you doing here?
So you came to Kirkwall just to escape the wardens?
You say that like it's a small thing. Yes, I'm here because there's no warden outpost, no Darkspawn, and a whole host of refugees to blend in with, and some reasons of my own.
I want your help.
I'm part of an expedition into the deep roads. Any information you have could save people's lives.
I will die a happy man if I never think about the blighted deep roads again. You can't imagine what I've come through to get here. I'm not interested. Although, a favor for a favor. Does that sound like a fair deal? You help me, I'll help you.
That depends on the favor.
Let's be more specific. I don't do anything involving children or animals.
I have a warden map of the depths in this area. But there's a price. I came to Kirkwall to aid a friend. A mage. A prisoner in the wretched gallows. The Templars learned of my plans to free him. Help me bring him safely past them, and you shall have your maps.
You want to help him escape the circle?
You want to make your friend an apostate?
That's such a weighted term. Yes, Andraste said magic should serve man, not rule him. But I've yet to find a mage who wants to rule anything. It goes against no will of the Maker for mages to live as free as other men.
Okay, so obviously as a mage, and an apostate at that, I would go with mages need their freedom. But because I'm trying to earn rivalry points with him, I'm not going to use this one because I don't agree with that. But that's a little controversial. This might be the better option.
I doubt the Divine would agree with that.
The Divine is only a mouthpiece for the Chantry. The Maker does not speak through her.
What, you teach the Templars their own faith? They seem pretty devout.
Never mind. I do not seek debate, only your aid.
Of course, he's not a companion yet, so I don't think anything that I say here is going to go either way. I've honestly never paid attention. So who is this mage?
Tell me about your friend.
His name is Carl Thekla. He was sent here from Ferelden when Kirkwall Circle required new talent. His last letter said the Knight Commander was turning the Circle into a prison. Mages are locked in their cells, refused appearances at court, made tranquil for the slightest crimes. I told him I would come.
Ah, so the circle is a prison.
Are these accusations true?
Ask any mage in Kirkwall. Over a dozen were made tranquil just this year. The more people you ask, the worse the rumors become.
So how did the Templars find out?
What do the Templars know of your plans?
I don't know. I had been exchanging notes with Carl through a maidservant in the gallows. Then the letters stopped coming.
And what is your plan?
How do you plan to break him out of the gallows?
I'm hoping it won't come to that. I sent Carl a message to meet me in the Chantry tonight. Make her willing, he'll be there, alone. But if there are Templars with him, I swear I'll free him from them, whatever the cost. You want me to fight Templars?
I'm not sure about attacking Templars. I might rather take my chances with the Darkspawn.
If we fight the Templars, it is because they decide that anyone who befriends a mage deserves death without questioning.
Doesn't fighting them prove their point? They don't need more reasons to hunt us.
These are my terms. If you want my aid with your expedition, meet me in the Chantry tonight. I have sent word to Carl to be there. Make her willing, we will all leave free men.
Okay. So we'll run back into Anders later. Chapter 4. Is there anything else in here that we need to loot? I don't think so. Okay. Alright, so now we're going to break into our family estates.
Well, this looks like the place. If the cellars go this far, maybe we were important.
Yeah. Okay, let's do a save. Puppy! Oh, and also, let's grab our other pupper. Rocky, to the rescue! Let's do another save.
I knew
Where you at?
this would happen.
Alright, hold on. Well, that went better than I expected. The History of Kirkwall, Chapter 1. I don't think that goes anywhere, or that. Okay.
Can't we talk about this? No?
Mind Blast! Okay, wait. We need a potion. Need a potion. Okay. Ah! Where am I? Well, that was close. That was close. Do a save. Ooh.
I'm here, right behind you.
I know you are. Alright, let's grab
The Amel
the Amel shield.
Crest. Mother described it, but this is the first time I've seen it. Wouldn't it feel like something to live in a house with this above the door?
Put that above your door and you better have the ties to back it up. Otherwise you just look old.
I guess. Alright, let's do a save.
Here we go.
Where'd he go? Whoa!
That's a lot of blood.
Wait, is there more?
Get ready!
Where are we at?
Now that's just...
Oh, the trap. Derek, you were supposed to tell me. I think my biggest worry with Nightmare is, if I remember correctly, it was the Aeroshock battle that I found to be the toughest.
Talk about this?
Here's a good one!
Chapter 2. What else is in here? Is that everything? Alright. Alright, so this one's gonna have a mage, I believe, and several traps.
Did that bond? Stood gap.
Everyone stay still and try not to make any loud noises.
Alright, can we...
His throat.
Well, at least it's not boring. Get back!
Look out, they've got back up!
Alright, let's see. Nice. All right, history of the circle. There's the key. Let's do a save.
That has to be the vault.
Everything we want to know about our family is inside.
Done.
Yep. All right, here we go.
This is it! Grandfather's will. Mother needs to see this as soon as possible.
Yep, let's go.
We'll take it to her right now.
So I'm just saying, blood's blood and all, but you are taking advantage of my hospitality.
Oh, there's a gap in her neck.
It's only fair if you make something of a monthly contribution.
You sold my children into servitude. Now you're asking me to pay rent?
Maybe just put something towards food.
You should be paying us, Uncle. We found the will.
Yep.
I forgave you, Mother. Grandfather left you everything. Here, read it.
I should maybe...
To my daughter Leandra, and all children born of her, the estate in Hightown and all associated revenues.
Oh, that's not all.
Check out the part where Gamlin is left only a stipend, to be controlled by you. Gamlin, how could you?
You're the one who ran away, Leandra. What happened to love is so much more important than money.
It is!
You didn't even come home for the funeral.
The twins were a week old.
We all have our burdens. Mine was looking after a life you abandoned. How long was I supposed to wait?
Did you even wait a minute?
I doubt you let the ashes get cold.
I took care of Father. I stayed. And on his deathbed, all he could talk about was Leandra. Look, sister, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have done it, but I did. And there's nothing I can do to get it back.
I don't expect that, Gamlen. It's enough to know Mother and Father didn't die angry. I'll petition the Viscount for rights to reclaim the estate. Make her willing, you'll have your house back within weeks.
You don't have the coin or standing to even get an audience with the Viscount. You've got to be someone in this city to live in that house again.
Then I had better get started.
He underestimates his sister. Like, he really does. Like, so, in case people have missed it, there is a rivalry, sibling rivalry between Carver and Hawke. No matter what class you choose, you are the oldest sibling, and Carver has some animosity towards you for that, even though, like, you have no power over that. You have no control over who was born first, you know what I mean? But he has some animosity about it. He feels like he walks in Hawke's shadow, and what he really desires is to be on his own and do his own thing, but he's too afraid to, basically. At least that's my interpretation of him. So he carries a lot of resentment towards Hawke, which is unfortunate. I have 2 younger brothers. I'm the oldest of 4. I have 2 younger brothers and a younger sister. And I would definitely say that, yes, there's been sibling rivalry, because there's always going to be some sort of sibling rivalry, but nothing like that. They never begrudged me being the oldest. Like, but the thing is like, Carver takes it, he sometimes, like, his resentment towards Hawke is a little bit ridiculous and a little unnecessary and unrealistic, because again, Hawke has no power over having been born first. So, but it's more because, you know, Hawke, because, you know, the oldest, they do tend to take charge. They do tend to do, to take on leadership type roles and stuff like that. And Carver resents that. And it's so in that way, like, I sort of understand, but in another way, it's like, okay, but again, what am I supposed to do? Just take a step back and let you do everything that you can't actually do because you won't make any actual decisions? So now, and that's, again, my younger siblings are not like that. They will make their own decisions, and they always have ever since we were little. Yes, they looked up to me being the oldest, but, like, it wasn't to the point where they felt like they couldn't make their own choices in life. So Carver does to a point, but I think he resents Hawke for being in Hawke's shadow, but the problem is Carver never really truly wants to step out of that shadow. And so it's almost, it is kind of his fault, because he does choose to not step out of the shadow. And so yeah, I like Carver as a character, but I think that some of the sibling rivalry stuff is unnecessary. But it is what it is, like I said.
The house won't clean itself, Uncle.
Okay, so we have to talk to our mother, I believe. Okay, let's just do a save.
When I told your grandmother I was marrying your father, she threatened to disown me. She said my children would be mongrels. My father wanted to lock me in, but she told him it's her life, let her ruin it. I wrote to her when each of you were born. She never wrote back. I'm glad she didn't die hating me.
Doesn't sound like she ever really hated you.
Grandmother didn't want you to leave. She tried holding on to you the only way she knew.
She would have been so proud of you. You're everything she wanted in an Amel grandchild. She might have had a hard time accepting it at first, but she would have loved you, all 3 of you. I've written to the Viscount. I've an audience for after Bartrand's expedition leaves.
Alright, I think we need to talk to the siblings as well.
Why don't you go pick up something at the market? You could use some air.
What? Hey!
I can't believe Gamlin stole Mother's entire inheritance.
Her hands look
I mean,
like
I can believe it.
wood.
That's the worst part. I could never turn against my own sister like that. Don't make any hasty promises. Joke all you want, but you make Gamlin look like the toad he is. You know, when we went to look for that will, I thought we were doing it for Mother, for what she lost. I didn't realize how much it would mean to me. To know I had grandparents who didn't hate me.
They just didn't know you.
They might have been all right with the Ferelden thing. But just imagine if they'd known you were an apostate. You're such a wretch. I was just hoping it would be different this time. Here in Kirkwall. We're not running away again. We're coming home.
Again?
What do you mean, running away again? Did you think I don't know? How often we had to move because the Templars were coming. But we're at the end of the line now. There's nowhere left to run. And there's something almost comforting in that.
Alright. What would it have been like?
Can you imagine if we'd grown up here? Been nobility? Had grandparents who bought us all liege and silk dresses with lace petticoats? Father was a good man. But Mother gave up so much for him. Of course, if she hadn't worked up the nerve to elope, she probably wouldn't have been able to resist the Templars either. If we'd been born here, you'd be nothing more to me than a name the Circle kept in my file.
See, this is where the twinception thing kind of falls apart, because obviously my Hawk is a mage and she's a mage, so there's no... Because, like I said, in the vanilla game, you're not supposed to have your sister with you if you're a mage, because you're not supposed to have both mages, I guess. So this is where the dialogue falls apart a little bit. Yeah.
Let's see if Mother gets us that mansion. I don't want to call anywhere Uncle Gamlin is home. Has he moved that bowl of porridge since we've been here? It's been a year.
Ew, gross.
I can't even remember what it was like to have a place of our own. I might even take the Circle if they'll give me a clean bed and my own sheets.
Yeah, let's not say that. Alright, so we have a thing for Bethany, but first we want to talk to Carver.
Hello, Lord Carver.
We're still a long way from cowing Templars with our titles, sister.
Oh, be happy.
You could slap on a smile for a few days. For her sake.
She's not interested in what I think. She wants to provide for us, and you're making sure it happens. And when we're done, I don't know, I guess we'll sit around thinking about how great we used to be. Mother didn't even want that life back until we got dumped here. And you only care because we're under Templar scrutiny.
You're being an ass.
You hating everything I do is really losing its charm.
Exactly.
Sure, make light. Why take anything seriously? You're the eldest. You lead by default.
I don't see you taking the reins.
When should I do that? When I'm following you around, or when I'm caring for Mother while you tame mighty Kirkwall?
Well, good talk.
Sister. I feel... I don't know. It's like Mother taking everything out on us. She was just scared. I don't have a place in the life she is trying to bring back. I'm here if you need me. But I must find my own way.
So you see what I mean? Like, he kind of comes up with excuses as to why he's still under the shadow of Hawk. But he also does express a desire to go his own way. So, yeah. There's that.
I think this is a picture of Mother. She looks like you. Where did you get that? Was it at the estate? Let me see. Is it? I think this is Mother's betrothal portrait from when she was supposed to marry the Comte. Look! You can see the ring.
No wonder she left it behind.
I suppose it would have been a bit awkward to take it with her. I know she loved Father. I guess I just wondered if she'd have been happier if he hadn't been a mage. If I wasn't a mage. I know that made it hard for Mother. It's nice to have a reminder of a time when she still knew how to smile.
So the thing about Bethany is she keeps blaming herself for her mother having lived the life that she lived, but here's the thing. Her mother chose. You know, earlier the mom did say. So, you know, she did say that she knew that magic was in their line. She also knew that by running away and eloping with their father, that she was adding more magic into the bloodline. She knew what she was doing. She chose her path. And it doesn't look like she has any regrets outside of maybe having a better relationship with her parents. But that was her parents' choice, not hers, because as she said, after each of the children were born, she wrote to them. She wrote to the mom. I'm assuming she wrote to the dad too. And they kept their distance. They made that choice. So in my mind, Bethany blaming herself for everything is just really sad, because she shouldn't be taking on that burden. And it's one of those situations where I wish we could have, as Hawk, encouraged our mother to talk to Bethany about this and clear the air with it, because she shouldn't have to carry that burden with her. It's undeserving. She doesn't deserve that. And yeah. Anyway, now we need to go get our people. Oh wait, don't I have a letter? Yep, the bone pit. We have the bone pit, bait and switch. This is where we get Fenris. And whomever elects to participate in the charitable deed, blah, blah, blah. Okay, and we have that. Okay, do I have anything to put in storage? I don't think so. No. Okay. We're gonna keep with the siblings. We have to go... That's the bone pit. Family history. What's over here? Duty and the long way home. I always try to save Meryl for last. Bait and switch. Yeah, let's get our people. Let's get our people. And then we'll do everything else. So let's get Fenris first. Or, actually, no. Let's help Anders first, because then we can come here, go to the Hanged Man, and maybe we'll have Isabella. That would be nice. And then we can do Isabella and Fenris at the same time.
How can these nighttime streets be so dangerous? We should clear these idiot thugs out.
Okay. He's very passionate about that.
You ready? I'm ready.
All right, let's do it. Let's do it.
I'll deal with this. Good. That's enough.
Yeah, okay. Good luck with that.
I'll deal with this. Get back.
Is that all of them? I'm not sure if it's all of them. Take a potion.
Got us through that one. Good start.
All right, cool. Save. All right, let's go help Anders.
I saw Carl go inside a few minutes ago. No Templars so far. Are you ready?
Yep, let's do it.
I didn't see anyone suspicious out here. Let's do this fast.
All right. I'll handle the talking. You watch for Templars. When we find Carl, just let me talk to him.
Okay. I mean, I don't have a problem with that. He's your friend.
Anders, I know you too well. I knew you would never give up.
What's wrong? Why are you talking like...
I was too rebellious, like you. The Templars knew I had to be... made an example of.
No!
How else will mages ever master themselves? You'll understand, Anders. As soon as the Templars teach you to control yourself.
That's not happening.
This is the apostate.
No!
You will never take another mage as you took him.
Now we...
Alright, where are we?
fight.
I do love my Tempest. Whoa!
Let's finish this.
Alright. Dude, take a potion. Let's see. Yeah, he went down. Bethany, what are you doing? Wait, don't I have heal? What am I doing? I don't know. Where is Bethany? Where is Bethany? I don't see her. Where is she? She over here?
Somebody order a shot in the face?
Come on. Well, yep, this is Nightmare, all right.
There will be no mercy. You won't be.
Keep your guard up! These guys play dirty!
Are we good? Are we good?
I better have a lot of these.
Varric, where are you? I'm gonna need you to do something.
Get back!
All right, hold on. All right, he's almost down.
Another one for me! You got it, Hawk!
Are we good? Oh my god, we still have another one.
Anders, what did you do? It's like you brought a piece of the Fade into this world. I had already forgotten what that feels like.
Yeah, that's a good question.
What did you do? Not the Fade part. The angry, glowing bit.
It's like a gateway to the Fade inside you, glowing like a beacon.
I have some unique circumstances, yes. But Carl, what happened? How did they get you?
The Templars here are far more vigilant than in Ferelden. They found a letter I was writing you. You cannot imagine it, Anders. All the color, all the music in the world, gone. I would gladly give up my magic. But this... I'll never be whole again.
This is what Mother was protecting me from.
Please, kill me before I forget again. I don't know how you brought it back, but it's fading.
Carl, no.
Do as he asks.
I would rather die than be tranquil. Help him.
I got here too late. I'm sorry, Carl. I'm so sorry.
Now, it's fading. Why do you look at me like that?
Goodbye.
So sad.
We should leave before more Templars come.
So, let me guess. This is the part where you tell me you're an abomination?
You're wrong. But not far wrong. This is hard to explain. When I was in Amaranthine, I met a spirit of justice who was trapped outside the Fade. We became friends, and he recognized the injustice that mages in Thedas face every day.
Spirit of justice? I mean, she's a mage. She would know that. Because I feel like this question is like, what is a spirit of justice? And I feel like she would know that, being a mage. And now your eyes glow.
So, I wasn't so far off with that abomination thing.
To live outside the Fade, he needed a host. I offered to help him. We were going to work together, bring justice to every child ever ripped away from his mother to be sent to the Circle. But I guess I had too much anger. Once he was inside me, he changed.
So let me get this straight.
So, you have this spirit of justice living in your head?
It's not like that. He's gone now. He's part of me. It's not like we can have a conversation. I feel his thoughts as my own. Not even the greatest scholar could tell you where I end and he begins.
So he's a nice spirit.
That really didn't look like a happy, benevolent spirit from where I was standing.
The Templars will think the same. We're friends with a monster.
Since when is justice happy? Justice is righteous. Justice is hard.
You tried to help a friend. Surely no harm can come of that?
I wish I still had your innocence. There was too much hatred in me. Justice thought he would overcome that. But my anger, when I see Templars now, things that have always outraged me, but I could never do anything about, he comes out. And he is no longer my friend, Justice. He is a force of vengeance, and he has no grasp of mercy.
Ah, so now we're gonna flirt.
So, that explains your whole sexy, tortured look.
Perhaps I should check a looking glass more often. I had not thought to ever find a woman who would look past what I just said. My maps are yours, as am I if you wish me to join your expedition. I thought I was done with the Grey Wardens. But if you have any need of me, I will be waiting here.